Hello, friends and family. I am looking to find my place in a world that is quickly and increasingly becoming polarized. Our belief systems are clashing like never before. And now more than ever, we need people to stand in the gap, people who can make a difference. Having lived the life that I have, I understand the difficulty of being neutral. Like someone said, if you stand in the middle of the road, you are highly in danger because you can get hit from both sides. Yes, you can get hit from both sides. And I believe that is the precarious place where nobody wants to be, in the middle. The middle is the balance that we seek. And nobody wants balance. They either want you to be on that side or on the other side. We talk about gray areas. But when it comes to relationships, when it comes to reconciliation, when it comes to building bridges and just narrowing the gaps, there can be no gray area. We need people who are balanced. We need people who are capable of standing up and looking at the status quo and declaring that they do not care what differences there are. We need to find common ground. Look at nature all around you. When things are going well, it is because there is a balance. It is because nature has found it within itself to create harmony. We talk about harmony in colors. We talk about balanced diets. We talk about electrolyte balance in our bodies. We talk about the balance of color. Everything in nature dictates and imitates and shows us that we need balance for things to thrive. Too much of anything is not good. Either way, when we hold polarized views, we need to come to the center. We need to be in a place where we agree that we cannot always agree. We always need different things. Just like your human body, there are no two bodies that are similar. I work in medical care, and one thing I understand for certain is that everybody is different. Whether it is the food we eat, the drinks we take, or the things we do, our bodies react to things differently. How then do we expect our minds to react in the same way? How then do we expect everybody to think in the same way and have the same standards? That is impossible. Sometimes the harmony and unity we acquire or create comes from having different views. That is how we get balanced. There is nothing wrong with having different views. We just have to be in a place where we accept that 1 + 1 is not the same as 2 + 2. They are all important, but they are different. If you have a problem and you are required to solve 2 + 2, do it. And if you are required to solve 1 + 1, do it. When you find your answer is 4 and on the other side the answer is 2, there is no need to fight. Both answers are correct. However, at some point, you will need 2. At another point, you will need 4. That is where the balance comes in. And sometimes the numbers will run parallel. There is nothing wrong with that. Without even digging into the issues that separate us, without even going further into the problems that we face today, I just need to stop here and encourage people to stop and think. If all the flowers in the world were roses, how much would we appreciate the roses? And if all the roses were red, how meaningful would roses be to us? And supposing all we had were violets, how boring would our world be? And truly, if all dogs were terriers, who would have the schnauzers? And think, if all animals were dogs, we would have so much barking. I have to laugh. But then we have cats, we have dogs, we have zebras, we have hippos, we have monkeys, we have elephants. We have all kinds of variety. Nature itself dictates that difference and variety are the balance that we need. Even when we talk of the ecosystem, we are talking about balance. We are talking about everything being just where it is supposed to be. Whether we manipulate it or not, then how come as human beings we want everyone to have the same set of beliefs, to live in the same way, to believe in the same way, to do the exact same things? There is an element of hypocrisy when we think like that. Because my experience tells me that some people don't even want to be found wearing the same kinds of clothes with others. It doesn't matter what your religion is. You are not the same as the person sitting next to you. You don't believe in the same way. And your religious experiences are not the same, nor are your political experiences. Our lives are so different. Sometimes they run parallel. Sometimes we cross each other. We need to find it within ourselves as human beings to just stop and look and reason and come to an understanding that we will always be different. We will always have differences. We will always think differently. However, we need to find a balance. And that balance is being able to accept other people's views, to be able to live with them and share. And sometimes it is being able to surrender, to sacrifice what we love most so that others may enjoy certain benefits. Selfishness cannot bring about harmony, nor can stubbornness, ignorance, discrimination, segregation. All of those things could never create harmony. And there, family and friends is our challenge. I hope that going forward, in telling true stories, we will come to that place within ourselves and in our communities, in our homes and in our own lives, in our jobs and in our hobbies, be able to foster that balance and forge forward in bringing about a better world. That world, whether it is natural or a figment of our own imagination or our own creation, can only become what it should be with balance. See you next time.